Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video we're going to have a quick conversation about when it's the proper time to re-anneal a copper piece. So I get this question quite a bit whenever I share anything about my copper work, is how can you tell that the piece needs to be re-annealed since copper is such a soft working material. And I've shot this quick little video, and the big thing that I want you to pay attention to in the video is not the hammer blows, not my forging, nothing of that nature, not how the copper's moving. I want you to pay attention to the sound. So if you have headphones, you want to put them in. You might want to watch your volume. I'm going to leave this up high on volume just so this way you can hear the change in pitch and tone as I hammer on the copper. You'll go from a really dull thud sound up to a higher tinny type sound, and the best way to take and demonstrate this is to let you all perceive it in your own ears and watch kind of what happens. So I'll get right back with you right after we play these clips. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys could hear that in the video, that while I was taking and forging, when I first took and brought it out and it was in the annealed state and I started hammering on the piece, it had more of a dull whack sound to it. And then as the piece gained in surface tension, as it got to a point where it started to harden up, much in the same way as like tuning a guitar, the tighter you crank up a string on a guitar, the tighter and more tensile strength that it's under, the more tension it's under, the higher the pitch of the note. Same thing with the copper sheet itself. Now this can also be applied to other materials, both ferrous and non-ferrous materials. That means things that are like copper, aluminum, so on and so forth. They do all have stressor points. Some materials less than others. Some materials work great cold, but they still have just a little bit of hardness that you work into them as you hammer them. So you can really apply this across quite a few different materials. Steel is one of those things that you can actually work harden. Who would have thought, right? Just like a coat hanger. So if you take a plate of steel that you need to take and form, you can throw that piece of steel, heat it up to an annealing temperature to where a magnet won't stick to it up past its critical temperature, let it cool off slowly, and that piece of steel will be indefinitely easier to bend and work on cold, chase, do all sorts of chisel work too, than a piece of steel that has been run through rolling mills and things like that at the factory and rolled out into a bar stock. If you don't believe me, try it with a piece of 3/8 inch square bar. This is a perfect test for it. Get a piece of 3/8 inch square stock, cut off a piece of it, a coupon, heat it up in the forge up to its critical temperature, let it cool off slowly, and then use just a regular factory bar as control and give them both a bend cold. Try to hammer them over something cold, and I guarantee you the 3/8 bar that has been put in the fire and allowed to anneal softly and slowly will all bend at much more readily than the piece that has come straight off the factory line. So that's something to look out for, and it may just help you in your work. So that's it for today. Hope this video helped some of you out there. If you have any other questions about copper or any of that good stuff, leave them down in the comment section down below. As always, we appreciate your support here on this channel just by watching our videos and sharing them around with a friend. And if you want to take and support this channel financially, you can always do so over at blacksmithpdfs.com. So without further ado, God bless you all, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.